How's it going, JDM crew? As you can see from the cockpit here, it's quite nice to be back in another Type R. And yeah, this one's got a couple of minor mods here. Actually, it's a bit more modded than our other ones. Recently we've had a few OEM, mostly OEM. This one's actually got intake, exhaust, a couple of other doodads. We've got Bluetooth. We've also got a Momo steering wheel here and a DEFI temperature gauge. So nice little fixins here, but the rest of the interior is just pretty much stock. So for the interior being stock, well, that means we've got Recaro seats here. We've got this billet aluminum, well, I believe it is, it's the OEM solid shift knob there. And the suspension, I believe, was also updated. We'll take a look at that in a little bit here. But intake and exhaust, a couple of other things to freshen it up, kind of open it up here. And as you can see, it sounds pretty good here. When the VTEC kicks in, well, you know that's when things get real. So this one's quite nice overall. Yeah, for those of you that like to see more modifications, this is absolutely what you're looking for. So with that Bluetooth audio system here, we also have the little hands-free microphone there, so it's directly pointed at you, so it picks up your calls, so you can do hands-free operation if you need to take a call. And for those of you here in Japan, we do have the electronic toll system here, so you could just put your card in and ride on the expressways. And as you can hear there, the VTEC kicks in really nicely, gets you right through the RPM range, and it sounds glorious. Now, the only thing I would probably recommend is getting individual throttle bodies, but that's just me. I like those trumpets. you can see, this thing runs really nice here, and it's actually decently comfortable despite like the other mods. For some people, I think even for those of you that might be a little bit more sensitive, it's riding really nicely here, so I'm pretty sure that you can enjoy and appreciate the performance here. So let's head over to the warehouse right now, and I'll show you the exterior and interior in a little bit more detail. Alrighty, so starting off from the interior here, as you can see the dash looking all fresh. There we go. And the beautiful red and black Type R interior, as you can see, it's in pretty good shape. And we do have this Panasonic Navi / audio system. It does have Bluetooth capability, so if you're looking for that, you're all set. And we do have this Defi gauge here, which is for temperature, and of course you got the other gauges here. As you can see, we got just under 150,000 kilometers on the clock. And you can see that fall carbon style trim on a lot of components here. And if I can get it to focus here, there we go. Uh-oh. Really, everything's in pretty good shape there. We do have a ETC system here for your electronic toll needs, so if you're in Japan, you're all set. Anywhere else, you're gonna have to install a different one for your local area. And here's that Momo steering wheel I was telling you about. And yeah, a little bit of wear that you would expect from a car of this age, but no tears or anything like that, which is good. And is absolutely comfortable on the way over here, so that's good. As you can see, the carpets there, all original. And about as much room as you would expect from a EK hatch, so and let's have a look at the exterior here. We got that nice championship white. Yeah, we got some bronze rims here with Bridgestone Potenzas, so definitely a really grippy compound on these. So pretty nice. It's got the thicker sidewalls on there too, so it's a bit rigid when you hit the turn, so very good cornering capability here. And aftermarket lip, I am not sure what the type is though, but everything on here is just nice little subtle additions, so nothing too crazy. Oh, and those of you wondering if you have a dash cam or driving recorder, there you go. That is in there for your insurance needs, and also if you just want to capture some of your driving into places unknown, wherever you happen to be adventuring, hitting up those togeis or hitting the Kanjo. And there it is, the Go Ziggin exhaust. I definitely like the Volk Rays though. I think it's just that nice subtle addition. So it does have the splitter there, and we do have both the front and rear strut tower bars, so nice bit of chassis rigidity there to make sure you got your handling in check, keep that suspension geometry proper. And here we go, under here, that's a little bit of sound dampening stuff they put on the little piece of plywood there, little particle board thing. We got the tools and spare tire there and jack, so everything is intact. Yeah, this little bit of sound dampening is pretty nice. It doesn't echo as much with that board. So yeah, we do have the speakers, which I do believe are all aftermarket because of the head unit. And I did see some of the wiring enhanced. We'll have a look in the engine bay here. Oh, and some numbers for you guys if you're looking for some additional information. And it does have a few little goodies here, like the intake and exhaust. So they did put headers on here, which are pretty smooth through the RPM range. A little bit peppy and great on the high end for sure, but it's actually quite smooth throughout the range, so very nice. And of course they've got the lower resistance wires there, got some good shielding on it. Whole fall carbon cover there, and carbon partial intake there, so a little bit smoother. I mean, we've got the stock box, but it does have the upgraded filter in there, so just a little bit faster, you know, a little bit more flow through there, but not too loud, which is, some people like that. Some people like to open it up. Personally, I'd go ITBs, but I know that's not for everybody, but gotta love those trumpets. And yeah, they do have a grounding kit on here. They have some zip ties to hold the grounding kit wires, so they go all over the engine bay to basically clear out that electrical noise and have a good solid ground for most of the components here and the engine. So very nice. It's a lot of people don't realize that actually does help a good bit if you have some proper grounding, so very nice. Well, there you have it, folks. Another beautiful EK here. And if you're looking for more info on this or any other vehicles, make sure to hit us up, info@jdm-expo.com. Our sales guys will be able to help you out. You can also DM us, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They'll be able to get back to you within about 24 hours. So even if you have a question about the process or availability for shipment to your area, things are a bit smoother now for most parts of the world. So a lot of the delays that we had before are relatively cleared up, except for certain parts of the world. So you'll be able to keep your JDM dreams alive. So as always, guys, stay safe wherever you are, and see you next time.